What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time joining me today, my name is Noah Cavanaugh and I'm a professional soccer player currently in Perth, Australia. Today's video is a little bit of a different one. I'm going to reconstruct and critique my highlight video from senior year in college. The highlight video that actually helped me become a professional player. So this one is obviously good enough to help me become a pro, but I want to make it as best as I possibly can. So because of all the raw footage that I don't have, I just have the access to the big video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play it through as it is just now. It's just under 5 minutes long. Play it through, react to it, kind of share things that I might think about when I'm looking at a highlight video now from a coaching perspective. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it into Final Cut Pro and I'm going to show you guys how I would actually redo that video so that it is optimized for those professional coaches when they want to look at it. I'll make a new thumbnail and then I'll do an entirely different end screen and stuff. So it's going to be awesome. Really excited for this video, a little creative project for me. And yeah, without further ado, guys, let's hop into the video. All right, so let's hop straight into it. I'll just play it through, and as I'm walking through the video, as it's playing, I will commentate on it and let you guys know kind of what I'm thinking about and all that stuff while I'm watching. So it is on my computer right over here, so let's press play. Okay, so right away, there's no picture of me in that first one, which is probably something that I want to think about. Pretty decent editing for back then, though, to be fair. So a lot of these are just showcasing like different types of skills from defending, which I think is great. Because I know where this video goes, I won't share about the ending, but defending probably shouldn't be the first thing that I put in this video, even if I am a defender. By the way, for those of you who don't know, this is my Whitman College, as you can see in the upper right-hand corner here. So Whitman is the team that I'm playing for. This footage right here is a little bit choppy, but that's actually not the fault of the producer, i.e. me. That's actually just the product of the camera and the lag on the internet during this, but you can still kind of get a sense of what the play looks like. So far, I'm actually really impressed with all the clips in here into passing. So categorizing passing is probably something that I wouldn't do a ton of. I think it would be, as I'm thinking about this now, I'll probably delete all of those like middle screens that show up as like passing or shooting or crosses and stuff like that, because I don't think it's necessary. You just compile all the things that are in there. And that's a great run, but that pass is not like, so that's maybe a clip that I would think about deleting because it's not like absolutely top quality. Like it's a good pass and stuff in a good area, but like that one, for instance, is much better. Like that's a pass that would be fine to put on a clip. Or something like that where I break lines through the middle. That's another one that's really good. Player 6, and he gets clocked right here. I didn't get the rest of that. So again, that crossing probably won't be in there. Like sick cross, and we should have finished that. But there doesn't need to be like that crossing thing in between. Oh, we should have finished that too. Created so many chances. This is an assist. big cross. This is another assist. Legendary celebration. There's such a good photo of this right here. Oh, he does the Rooney slide. Okay, so we're into goals. So these goals actually should be first. Maybe not a penalty. The penalties, I'd actually reverse order these. So the way that I thought about this highlight video, for whatever reason back then, was another great pen. The way that I thought about this was, let's put the best, leave the best for last. That's actually the opposite of what you really want to do. You want to put the best stuff first. So I'll actually almost reverse all of these clips. This is a good goal too. Bang. Right-footed. Helps to be a two-footed player. Super helpful to be a two-footed player. Bang. My friend actually celebrated that goal before it even went in the back of the net. Same friend. Shout out CJ Fritz. Bang, upper corner. Nice. Some good goals. This one is sick. So the reason the goalkeeper didn't move is because I hit it with the outside of my left foot, so it bent towards him and then out into the post, which was pretty cool. So the guy chasing me in red right now is one of my good friends now who I actually played in Spain with. So he runs a YouTube channel and a TikTok and Instagram called Strive More. So go subscribe to his channel. He's an awesome dude, Eric Espinoza. Couldn't catch me on that play, but he's a fantastic player, just absolutely unreal. Okay, so that is the first impressions of that highlight video. I actually haven't seen that in a while. Great goals, you know, good play for the most part. I'd say there are a few clips maybe earlier on that I will probably delete, but let's actually hop into the editor and I will show you guys what I think about and what I do for putting those clips together. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go behind the scenes, so to speak, and I'm gonna chop up all of that entire highlight video into the individual clips, and then I'll bring you guys back for when we are at that point. All right, here we go. All right, fam, so back at it. So I just finished up, so I will put you guys now into my computer screen. So I'm just gonna do a screen recording and actually show you the process of how I edit them. Hopefully that's helpful for you and it gives you guys a good idea. I'm gonna do really simple stuff with this. So just keep in mind that these might be steps that you can actually do on your own. If you have iMovie or some other video editor, it's gonna be very, very simple. So I'll just show you what I do and then we'll go from there. So I will get you guys into here. So press record. And as you can see, I've got all of my clips here and I've got these little marks. So you don't worry about the marks, but that I'm just marking where it's these types of things. So it's the Noah Cavanaugh Defender, et cetera, et cetera. So we're gonna go ahead and actually delete all of those places that I've marked because I don't want any of these here. So go through and delete those. There we go. Okay, so now if we go into the goals, so that's the last assist, and then boom. So the goals start here, so I'm actually right away just gonna drag these all the way to the front, and we're actually gonna reverse order. I'm gonna go like this. So there's that long shot goal. And then we are just going to reverse order all these really quick. And then the last two PKs don't really matter too much. Okay, so that's the goals, okay? So I'm gonna go, so those are actually okay. I'll have to dumb down the clips a little bit so that it doesn't show. So see how it's a different there. So just make sure, there we go. So it starts, and then it goes all the way to the finish. And then we're gonna go like that. It shows me shooting. There we go. We're actually gonna go in a little bit. Okay. See how there's a second clip there, so I'm just gonna delete that, then it goes into here, perfect. There we go, so same again. Got that here. So those little red things right here. So as you can see, the little red that kind of highlights, because I don't have the raw footage, I can't actually delete those. So I'm just gonna use them in the video, which is totally fine. Let's go in there, and then here we go. So delete that, there's that goal. Perfect. Then we'll go there. Perfect, free kick, nice. See, there's that extra one, so delete that little space. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go through and actually do this on my own, and then I will be back when I've got kind of everything reconstructed. Okay, here we go. All right, fam, so back at it again. I'm going to jump back into the recording. So here we go. We are back in. So I have 2 assists. There's one here, and then there's one here. So I'm actually gonna put those, get a little bit further out, and I've marked where the goals end, so right here. So I'm gonna put this assist right at the end there. Just make sure that it's perfect, there we go. And then that one's not an assist. This one is an assist. Put it right here. Perfect. Okay, so the reason that I'm putting goals and assists first, and I think this is something that will be helpful for you guys as well, is make sure that there's a wow factor. You want to keep the coach watching so that if it says on the front screen, which we'll go over in just a little bit, it says defender, and all of a sudden you're scoring a ton of goals like I was here, that's something that's a wow factor. So that's something that really, really helps your credibility as you're going forward in the game, okay? So let's then, what I'm gonna do actually is really simplify this, and we're gonna go into, so there's that first pass. So that was a dribbling sequence. I'm gonna mark where the passing sequence is, and I'm actually going to just rearrange. So I've got 3 sections. I've got defending here first, then I've got dribbling, and then I've got passing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete a couple of these pieces of footage really quick, and then I'm going to rearrange them sort of, not in a random order, but in a little bit of a random order, just to get a few different things right at the beginning. So the coach sees a bunch of goals, a couple assists, and then some really good skills all up in the front, okay? So I'll be back in just a sec, and then I'll show you what that looks like, and then we'll go into building an end screen. All right, fam, so I am back in the editor. So we are going to be in Canva. So Canva is a free program, super easy to use, and it's one that I use for all my thumbnails, frankly. So I've got one set up for the thumbnail, and then I've got one set up for the beginning and the end screen. Now, the thumbnail you guys don't really have to worry about. If you do want to create one, obviously Canva, and this isn't sponsored, by the way, I just use the free version of Canva, it's awesome. But I would say thumbnail is important, but the end screen is more important. So we're gonna focus on the end screen first, and that'll be a really great way to start this little section off. So we're gonna do something that looks like this. So I've got, make sure you're getting really high res photos, and we'll get this all the way over. Hopefully that goes all the way over there. That's okay. And then I'm gonna click, because it's not the full screen, we're just gonna go black on the outside, and then I'm gonna click this, and I'm gonna come over here, and I'm gonna go like that to about 50% transparency, perfect. Okay, so it looks really nice, and now you've got sort of an interesting look there. Now we're gonna go into text, and I'm going to go heading, just put a couple in there, and we're gonna start up here. So Noah Cavanaugh. And by the way, I'm gonna put these all in one font. I use Nor'Wester because that's all the stuff that I use for logos. So I'm gonna place this into the top corner. So already you've got a really nice look to this. Then we're gonna go DOB. We're gonna go 1708 1995. Okay, and we're gonna make this a lot smaller. Maybe we'll go 25. Perfect. Okay. So we'll put that right underneath. There we go. Next one I want to go is position left back. That was for this season. Obviously it'll change depending on what I'm doing. So we'll go position left back. Okay, pretty straightforward. Then I'm gonna go, what's next? Height, I can't spell, that's funny. 5 foot 10 inches. Okay, 25, so keep that consistent always. Just make sure it looks nice. There we go. Oh, that is not quite where I want it to be. There we go. Okay, so now we're at a good start. 2, 3, 4 again. Shift and get those all in whatever font you're using. Again, it really doesn't matter. That's kind of up to you what you want to do. Then we're gonna go weight. Back then I was 167 pounds. And then I'll go 77 kilos. I think that's the rough translation. Okay, 25 again. Perfect, looking really good so far. Why does that look bigger? That's okay. Well, it's not gonna be absolutely perfect, but it will look good no matter what. There we go. Ah, much better. Perfect. Okay. So let's go height, weight. So that's date of birth, position, height, weight is like the first section. Then you want to do some team stats. So I'll go. Team Whitman College. Again, don't worry about some of this weird sizing stuff. It's super, super simple. Again, Canva makes it really easy. There we go. Whitman College. I'm actually gonna throw this a little bit down so then there's a little space in between. Games started. Oh, we'll do games played. Games started. I think we played 20 games. So I'll just do 20. Okay, 25 again. Perfect. Games played, 20. Started every game that season. So that's perfect, 25. So hopefully guys, this is making a lot of sense and it's pretty easy. If you want to skip forward, go for it. I just want to walk through every step of this because I think it's really important and maybe as a tutorial, it'll be helpful for you guys to have as well. So we'll go, I want 2 more, 3 more maybe. Okay, so we'll do add heading is goals. I had 9 goals that season. 25. I'll just throw them all in here. Assists. Oops. Assistas. Assists. I had 3. And then I'm going to put email Noah Cavanaugh 17@gmail.com. So just do both of those at 25. Easy enough. So that one, I might do that and go on the other side. So that'll go here, and then we'll go goals. Sweet. Oh, I see what happened. And that one all have to be, see, that's what I mean. You have to be really careful. Make sure they all look good. Goals. Plug that in there. Assists. Okay. And then you've got email. And then I'm going to create one more and go phone number. Okay. $25, and then that one also gets to be Nor'Wester. Excellent. Oh, and for playing abroad, for you guys, always do your country code as well, because that has to be in there in case somebody foreign wants to talk to you. Okay, phone number, email, all good. Okay, so if this makes sense, that is going to be the end screen, which means that's going to be the thing that pops up for about 5 seconds before the highlight video starts, and then it's going to pop for about 10 to 15 seconds after that highlight video starts, or after that highlight video. So then what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to highlight all of these, and I'm going to put them down here because I have a personal brand, which is awesome. So I will throw that up here as well, right in the corner. Perfect. And then this one is going to be in the blue. Okay, so that's just making it a little fancy. Again, you don't have to do all the fancy stuff. That's totally okay. But that is what an end screen looks like. Then just what I'm going to do is I'm going to download it here. Okay, quick download. Sweet, so that'll go. And then we're just going to hop into the thumbnail really quick. We're going to use the other photo, which I absolutely adore. I love this photo. Whoever took this is an absolute legend. There we go. So again, ooh, that is just about perfect. Oh, excellent. Okay, so that's a high-res photo. Then I'm going to go in and put a personal brand there. Again, that is my thing. It doesn't have to be your thing. If you don't have one, that is totally okay. It's not necessary, but that's just something for thumbnails that I always put in there. Then super, super easy. Noah Cavanaugh 2018 highlights, 2017 highlights. So all caps, Noah Cavanaugh. Actually, I'm not even going to put that. That'll be in the title. So this will be 2017 highlight video, highlights. Okay. And then I want that to be white. And then I'm going to go Nor'Wester. Okay. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that in 2 different ones. So we're going to go see ya. So 2017 is one, and then all caps, come on, highlights. There we go, friends. And you get to be Nor'Wester. Okay. Then fun little fact. So click, shift click, so you got both of them highlighted. Go into effects and say lift, and then you go like that, and see how that popped out of the screen? So it makes it really, really easy to read. And then you go 2017. So I'm gonna put this guy right there between my leg, equidistant between my leg, the ball, and the left side. So it looks really clean. And then we're just gonna go like, like that. 2017 highlights, really simple, easy, download, download, okay? And then we're gonna hop back into Final Cut Pro. Here we are. I've already redone all of this, so it looks great. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna drag the end screen here, okay? And then I'm gonna drag the end screen over there. And then we're gonna come in, zoom in a little bit, and we're gonna figure out how long this is. I want it to go for 5 seconds, that left side number. Then this one will be our final end screen, and it will go for 10 seconds, okay? So now, as you can see, that video is roughly 4:39. So you want it to be under 5 minutes. That's a fantastic way to get a coach's attention. And now we're gonna go in and add some music as well, because that is something that is absolutely essential. So I've actually already got some music picked out. We're gonna get out of here. This is one of my favorite songs, and it is my ending song for everything. So this one is going to go up here. I'm gonna take this down to about 14 or 15, so it's not super loud. And then I'm gonna copy, and then I'm gonna paste a second one because it doesn't need to be super interesting. There we go. Make sure it comes right up to there, okay? So that's 15, easy. And then I'll cut it, oops. We'll cut it right here. Delete those two. And then you've got pretty much a full highlight video. So I will play it right now. So that is it pretty much, guys, for this highlight video. It's super, super easy to do. This, again, is the essential piece. So you want to have that end screen, the start screen and the end screen. I'm going to add 1 or 2 more effects once I upload it to YouTube. But what I'll do right now is I will play the full highlight video for you guys, and you'll see how it turned out. All right, guys, that is it for the video. Thanks so much for joining me for this editing and reconstruction of my college highlight video. Hope that helps you with the editing process. Again, it's really simple once you have all your clips. Just picking clips that you think represent you the best as a player. Make sure to do the wow factor at the beginning and then sort of splice up some other really good clips. Make it under 4 to 5 minutes max. That's about all you want. And then make sure you have the beginning screen and the end screen. It is so important that those two are present. And that is it for the video, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. As always, be awesome, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.